How's it going, folks? Brian Cusco here at Triple B. Today's guest is Todd Joel of Unbelievaballs. I've heard Todd's name thrown out across the USARK auction room long before I ever talked to him. Unbelievaballs! Always bidding on stuff at the USARK auction, and he's got some really cool ball pythons, and we're going to check him out today, and we're going to talk to him about it all, and it's going to be a good time. And, well, yeah, you're watching Triple B TV. I think it was like the first, you've been coming to the show for a long time.
I have been.
Like way before me. I remember the first time I was at a USARK auction out here, you bid on a lot of stuff maybe the first time I came. I was like, Unbelievaballs!
Yeah, we try and support as best we can.
Yeah.
You know, it's definitely the worthy cause to contribute money to.
Yeah.
So, we do our part.
Well, how did you get into this?
So that's kind of funny actually, right? So growing up, I had boa constrictor, had iguanas, little things here and there, right? And then kind of, I guess, not grew out of it, but got out of it, married, whatnot. And then my daughter, we came to a pet show right after we got our dogs. And she wanted nothing to do with the domestic animals at all. Nothing. She wanted to go to the reptile expos. She wanted to hold everything in sight. And we actually went to the Southern California Herpetology Association booth, and she held every single animal that they had there, from hissing cockroaches to the retics to everything in between. And so we did a reptile birthday party for her, and the Shar group came and they did the birthday party, and they gave her her first ball python. And from there, she got a book on how to take care of it and whatnot.
How old was she at that point?
She was 7.
And now she's
15.
15.
Yeah. And so, every 7-year-old little girl, she's like, Dad, I want to make babies, right? Puppies, kittens, this. She's like, no, I want to hatch snakes. So we ended up, researching and getting into it, and I really kind of fell back to what I had as a child, growing up with me with lizards and snakes and such, and it just expanded into what it is now. So I blame my daughter. But
well, she did a good thing, I think.
I think she did a great thing, and she's still very much involved, and I love having her being a part of my hobby as well as her hobby as well. So.
I'm gonna have to have both of you on at some point.
Good.
I think
she would like that.
Yeah, I think we should do that. But in the meantime, since she's not here right in this moment,
right.
Can we look at your snakes?
Yeah, sure.
We'll do one at a time.
Okay.
We'll start. I'm just gonna pick randomly.
Yeah, handle it.
I don't know what's happening here.
Okay.
Is it an ivory?
It is an ivory.
Leopard?
Yes. And spider. Yeah, so leopard, spider, ivory that we hatched out last year. Super excited for that one. Been working on that project for a while. And I'm just stoked.
Ooh, came out pretty cool. You can see that little bit of those spider eyebrows trying to happen right there.
Right, exactly.
Like, how did you determine there was spider here? Other than that,
I just think the broken up pattern and it's not as purple as some of the other leopard ivories. Yeah. So, and conferring with others as well. We all kind of do that in the hobby and see what we've got. But
you got that interesting white tipping going on the back of the head scales there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's spots because ivories have this yellow overtone kind of, right?
Yeah. A lot of times I'll have that dorsal stripe.
Yeah. And but there's that super white stuff coming in right there. Pretty trippy.
It's a really, really interesting snake if you take the time to look at it like you are, just to catch those details.
Pretty sweet.
So
you got a few in there.
I do. Yeah. Sorry. You said bring 3 of my favorites. I don't have just 3.
I did. That's right. I did say 3.
Yeah.
You're overachieving here.
That's what I do, man.
I'm gonna go here because I feel like I can identify this one.
All right. Cool. That one's fun.
Oh, you're saying that's not gonna be as easy as I think?
No, I'm not saying that. I just think it's fun. I think it's beautiful.
It's. I mean, it looks to me like a I mean, definitely lesser, definitely
Yep.
pastel.
Yes.
Potentially Firefly Lesser.
Right. Yep. You're there. Yep.
Oh, that's it?
One
I'm
more.
there? Oh, spot nose?
Yeah.
Yes! Oh, I'm better than I thought I was.
Yeah. Fucking handling it, dude. Look at you. So Firefly Lesser spot nose. I don't know. I just think all of that together with this, it's just such a cool combination. The spot nose really kind of uniforms the pattern on the sides. You get that fire bringing in the creaminess in the dorsal stripe. She's stunning to me.
And then Lesser is such a powerful thing. I mean, you see the Lesser overpowers so much stuff.
Yeah.
Like it fights through whatever you throw at it, basically, right?
Yeah. My wife is really, really into spot nose, and she's really changed me. When we were first looking at spot nose, single gene spot nose, I was like, I don't want that. I don't need that in my collection. And she really changed my mind. And now we really enjoy working with the spot nose gene. There's so many things, and as so many people have done in the industry, thus far.
It's like the perfect species to have so many different color and pattern mutations to work with, because they're so universal for people that are just getting into snakes.
Yeah.
Like, it's not an extremely difficult animal to care for. You don't have to worry about their demeanor is very easy to handle. It's something, I don't know.
And
It's
that's one of the
interesting.
reasons why I enjoy doing it too. Because my child, is part of my hobby, she relates to those first-time folks getting into our hobby and getting into our industry. And, to be able to have someone here talking at that level, that's one of the reasons why we continue to do it, is we just love talking to people and showing our love for this stuff and seeing it in their eyes from across the table. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, man. Let's see if I can
right.
continue on my success streak here.
Okay.
Oh no, I see things that are going to be problems here for me. I'm going to go with let's see.
All right. That's an easy one, but it's still just a cool favorite.
Well, maybe it's easy for you.
No, you got this, bro.
No, I don't think so. Super black pastel. I'm already wrong, aren't I?
You got the super part, right?
Oh, so super cinnamon.
Well, you're getting there.
Super mahogany.
There you go. I told you you'd get it. Yeah.
Anything else, just super mahogany?
It's a het pied.
Okay, but no
that's
incomplete
it.
dominant genes at all,
Yeah,
just super mahogany?
just super mahogany het pied.
Super mahogany het pied. Wow. There's a lot of pattern happening here.
It's really cool. Yeah.
Like, I mean, if at first glance, it just looks like it's a dark snake. But if you look really closely, there's a whole ton of pattern happening in that animal.
There's some striping down near the tail. There's, some of these crazy little intricacies along the laterals. And I love how the super in this versus the black pastel or cinnamon, you don't see that duckbill as much.
Yeah, and the pattern too, like super
Right.
cinnamon, super. That's
No,
why
that's
I was
just all
starting. I was
brown.
going to continue on from super cinnamon and black pastel to include like pinstripe. That's what I was
Oh,
going to.
yeah, I
was
see.
going to think like it was a super cinnamon pinstripe, but no, it's super mahogany.
Yeah, super mahogany.
And the
Very
belly's
cool. It's got that speckling on the sides of the belly.
it's nice.
Just a neat little animal. You want to go for the challenging one now?
Okay, which one is that? Is that the one?
Yeah.
Challenging one. There's a lot going on here, isn't there? Or just a few things?
It's just a few things.
Okay,
but
okay. Let me see if I can get it. Let's see if I get it. Let's get one thing out of the way. Is there champagne or not?
There is champagne.
There is champagne. Okay.
Yes.
Champagne, black pastel.
There's black pastel.
Is it? It's not super black pastel.
is.
It is super black pastel.
It is, yeah.
Super black pastel, champagne pastel.
There's no pastel.
No pastel.
No, but it is hypo.
That's
Yeah.
wow. That's why it's got.
So the original gray matter that was made by Bruce was the super cinnamon champagne. And so he took it a step further and now has done it with super black pastel, champagne, and ghost. So hypo, super black pastel, champagne.
Wow.
Truly amazing to me.
So it's like this is a hypo gray matter then is what it is?
Yes,
or no?
but it's with black pastel.
But with black pastel instead of
cinnamon.
cinnamon.
Yes. Yeah, it's interesting how these yellow speckles are coming in. That's new. He didn't have it when he was younger.
And the head shape too is just is very interesting as well. It's interesting. A lot of these different morphs have very different head shapes.
Yeah.
You know?
So I think that's attributed to the super black pastel.
Now it's gonna get easy for me.
You got this one.
I mean, Desert Gross pinstripe, right?
Yeah. Pastel.
Okay, pastel.
Lemon Blast Desert Ghost. Yeah.
I'm a big fan of how pinstripe and Desert Ghost go together.
So am I.
Yeah, and then you add
And
this.
then pastel, just basic pastel with Desert Ghost is just beautiful. And adding those two, this guy just glows.
Yeah, Desert Ghost is a pretty powerful. Really cleans up the animal. It makes them age really, really well
It does.
too. Like,
a lot of ball pythons, look the best as babies right out of the egg. Fresh sheds a couple times, but then as they move through their life, their patterns kind of fade, or their colors and brilliance fade. The Desert Ghost really helps with that, enhances it, and allows them to really stay looking amazing into the later years.
that's cool. I like how on pinstripe how the alien has just overpowered the rest of the snake to create those little thin.
Yep. Just little boxes.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for bringing them over, man.
Absolutely.
Thanks for sharing this stuff. Next time we got to get your daughter in here too.
Absolutely. She would
Make
love
it
that.
happen. We'll do that on the next one
Cool.
for sure.
Thanks for having me over.
Yeah, dude.
I really appreciate it.
Right on, man.
Thank you, Todd, for coming on. We're going to have you and your daughter on again soon. So thank you again. Next week, we're going to have Alan Rapace here talking about the propagation and husbandry of Agurnia. And until then, you've been watching Triple B TV. Y'all take care.
Yeah, that's cool. That's simple, painless, right?
It was.
You're not even sweating.
I don't know. I normally don't do well in cameras, but I don't know what it is.
I try to make people forget that there's a camera there.
That's true.
That's my job.
It is. You do it well.
Did I turn you on?
All the time, brother.
Boom, baby, boom, baby, boom, baby, boom, baby, boom, baby, boom, baby, boom. Spoke and met to the man, spoke to the man. God, start over, Brian. Balls. I've heard Todd Joel. Wake up, Unbelievaballs. I've heard